Afternoon, K Press. I'm here with Bellator middleweight Aaron Jeffery. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm happy to be talking with you again. Fuck it. Let's just go right off the top. Bellator middleweight Aaron Jeffery. How does that feel?
Yeah, that's the first time anyone said that. It sounds good, man. I like it.
Awesome, man. How did that come about?
Uh, I don't know. I always get asked these questions. I don't really know anything. The management takes care of everything, right? So, I fought CFFC, and then it was maybe like a week or two later, and they gave me a phone call and said, "Hey, we got this offer. What do you think?" And I said, "I'd be stupid to turn it down. It's good money. It's a 4-fight contract. It's a big promotion." So, yeah, I said yes.
Oh, man, I'm doing awesome. And I know that you were looking to get in with the big promotion. So congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Before we talk about Bellator a little bit, I saw that you were out in Sanford for a little bit. How was that?
It's sick, man. Really nice gym. Good people. Obviously, tons of high level guys there. Like too many to name, right? High level coaches. Everyone was like super welcoming. They accepted me as one of their own. They train like smart. They train hard. And Florida is just fucking awesome because the weather's great and there's sun and there's not like 2 feet of snow on the ground.
What was the connection between you and Sanford?
Nothing. I mean, there's a couple guys that I know that train down there. A couple of the Frenchmen from Quebec. The one UFC middleweight, Marc-Andre Barrio, he's there, and then one of my other buddies, Julian LeBlanc. They were both training down there. So I kind of linked up with them. But my buddy's dad has a place down in Florida too. I was just gonna go for a vacation. And my buddy said, "Hey, my dad's got a place down there if you want to go." And I said, "Yeah, sure." And it ended up being like 20 minutes from the gym. So my vacation turned into like 3 or 4 weeks of training at Sanford.
How was that?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. So good.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Talk about your last two fights. I really haven't talked to you on camera since your loss to Kyle on the Contender Series, man. And because I know that you busted your ass to get that fight, you busted your ass on this long win streak, went out to syndicate for a while. I guess what were your thoughts on the fight and like just what happened?
Um, I mean, I think I just lost to the better guy that night. He's tough, man. He's good. He's got a weird style. I think he's gonna match up well with anyone in the UFC. He's a southpaw. He's big and strong. He's also like long and rangy. His striking's really good. He hit me with a couple takedowns I didn't expect. Um, I don't think I fought the best fight. I was like a little bit too hesitant at the start, and then I got a little bit wild. I don't think I threw a single straight punch the whole fight. Everything was like looping round shots, and he was kind of catching me on the way in. But that's the sport, man. Sometimes you're gonna lose.
What was the game plan going into that one?
I thought I was going to be able to like wear him down and break him like I do with most other guys. Like watching some of his previous fights, he looked like he would slow down a lot. Like even in the first round, he was already looking gassed out. So I thought I could like put a pace on and break him and slow him down and start to beat him up. But he fought a smart fight that night.
What were the emotions like after that fight?
Kind of all over the place. Like I always say this, especially to like up and coming guys and stuff. If you put in like all the work and you have no excuses to make and you did everything you possibly could, you go out there and do your job and you fight hard, like you should still feel like somewhat accomplished after, right? Like it's a lot of work you put in. You did what you're supposed to do, so it's always kind of a good feeling and a bit of a relief. But to get to that point twice and lose both times was obviously pretty shitty, and I shed some tears and drank some beers and moved on.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. And then were you looking to get back to action after that fight, or were you kind of just done with 2021?
No, I was looking to get back in action. I got back in the gym right away. I think like 3 days after the fight, I was training again. And then yeah, I was looking. I was kind of open to whatever. Late in the year, I accepted a fight on short notice that didn't pan out. and then we got the CFFC fight like a little while later.
Yeah. Well, let's just talk about that one. I think you let out your aggressions on Rex so that night and kind of beat him down. All this pent up frustration went out there and beat him down. What are your thoughts on that performance?
I thought it was good, man. I wish I would have got the finish. I think people are starting to see me as like a boring fighter or something, like after the one CFFC title fight against Huckbody. But I mean, 8 of my 11 wins are still finish. I worked for it that fight. Like I was close. Like I rocked him a couple times. He took some big shots, man. I hit him with some big knees, some big elbows. It just wasn't there. But no, I think it was a pretty good performance. I think I did some good things.
What was the game plan going to that one?
I thought I was gonna stay on the outside and strike with him a little bit more. A couple times, like he would shoot, and we ended up in the clinch. I knew I was gonna be able to wear him down. I mean, I think I can do that to a lot of guys, man. That style of fight, like clinch, dirty box, knees, elbows. And like even if I don't plan on using that as my game plan, I go in there and I feel that it's working. Like why would I deviate from that?
What's the mullet looking like these days?
What's that?
What's the mullet? What's the mullet looking like?
It needs a little trim right now.
Awesome, dude. Looks good. Looks good.
Thanks, bro.
Bellator, man. So what do you want to do? When do you want to get to action?
I think they're looking at May for me right now. They offered me somebody, actually some tough Russian guy. He was a former UFC fighter. I said yes, and then I don't know, for whatever reason they kind of said like, no, never mind. We got a matchup for him. Would have been a good, tough, like kind of big name first fight. But I mean, I'm always in camp. I'm always ready. My weight's good. I'm ready to go whenever.
Awesome, man. I saw someone say this on I don't know if it was on Instagram or Twitter, but like, is it annoying seeing Andre Petrosky in the UFC, but you're not there?
Not really. I mean, that's the sport. It's a weird sport. There's no like direct path to the top. I mean, I'm sure people are pissed when they see like fucking CM Punk or that media guy. I can't remember his name. What's his name? Mike something.
Mike Jackson.
Mike Jackson. Like seeing these guys in the UFC, people are pissed. But just what the sport is now, man. It's about popularity. It's about having a voice. It's about right place, right time. So no, it's whatever. And I like Petrosky anyways. He's a good dude.
Awesome. Yeah, man. So I guess finally, what do you want your 2022 to look like?
I would love to have like 3 more fights in Bellator and finally start making some fucking money.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I know that's, that was one of your biggest things. Like you want to make some fucking money in these big, these big promotions. Yeah,
for sure.
And I'm happy that you got that contract that you've been looking for, man. Is there anybody in Bellator that you would like to fight?
To be honest, I don't really know the middleweight roster all that well. I should probably start doing some studying and seeing who's there. But no, I don't know what I don't know the guys. I don't know who's fought recently. I don't know like the rankings and shit. So we'll just see what they offer me.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Finally, what are your thoughts on this weekend's main event, UFC, Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal?
I'm pumped. I'm pretty pumped. I think Colby's going to win. I think he's going to kind of outwork him and wear him down and like wrestle fuck him a bit, but we'll see.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, it's awesome always catching up with you, Aaron, and I'm so stoked that you are now Aaron Jeffery Bellator middleweight Bellator fighter. If you want to plug your social media, plug any sponsors you got, the floor is yours.
Yeah, everywhere social media at AAJ MMA.